My name is Rhapsoidia, and I am the governor of the Outer Ring of Salvation City. That is not accurate in the slightest.
Currently, we're at a bit of an impasse where probably most corporations view us with suspicion. Masaru especially. We should probably put a stop to that. Because whether they like it or not, we are business partners, all of us. If they go down, we go down too.
Why do they see us with suspicion?
Because of the badge, probably.
It's the base level of how they view us is, well, not even lapdogs. That's too much of a luxury. We are their puppets. We work for them.
I wouldn't say that is suspicion, though.
I don't know necessarily. Frankly put, I don't know. We've just... Not much has been said to us. Masaru didn't consult us about the Undercity. Nor did they have consulted us about governance down there.
No.
Alright, well. If you're taking lead on this, I'm here with you. I will...
Splendid.
Do I seem more compressed today?
I have maybe a little bit. Maybe just hang on, just...
No, like, am I smaller than normal?
A little bit. Might want to drag yourself up a little bit. I don't know. Just pull. Oh, there you go. I think.
Okay. I didn't think I was that. It just seems like I'm looking at you on a different level. It's weird. Anyways. No, you look normal. Okay, that's fine. Sorry. So, are we running there now, or is there anything you wanted to discuss beforehand? Anything more? Because I asked about what was happening. Other than the Undercity.
Well, look. Here, shall we collect our knowledge? Shall we all know what we're talking about? Come on.
That does sound like a good idea.
Is Mr. Jin about?
I do not know.
It's up to you, Governor. In the end, you make a call. But what I'm going to pitch to you is something, I guess.
Jin, are you available?
We're at an impasse. Yes. I take that as a no.
Alright, well, in the sake of preservation of time...
Everyone in Salvation City, this is Conrad Ludwig, head of operations for Trident. I have an announcement in tangent of the corporations. As far as Trident, I have seen, dealt, and rallied to try to keep a peace for the safety of everyone in Salvation City. Yesterday, I even risked myself to talk to one of the mayors in the row to understand the situation, to put less corporate pressure on the rows. As far as the other corporations, they have set up a humanitarian effort to try to understand, recognize, and help the rows, Undercity and all, through a vote in the organization of Trident. I hope the Union will put a hand to it as well. We have been investigating these crimes and trying to get to the bottom of it for the safety of everyone. Anyone who wants to make a difference, to keep things safe, you know who to contact.
Music.
We'll get through this together. The city will be better with cooperation. Now we'll share more updates as always. Conrad Ludwig, out.
Well, that's a band-aid, isn't it? If I've ever heard of one, that's a fucking band-aid.
I'm surprised it took them all night to start getting the propaganda out.
Exactly, but didn't that as well as the band-aid, that was a fucking summons right there. I don't know if you missed that. That was bloody summons.
They called us out, yes, dear.
They really did. So I think
shall we do a rapid update very quickly, and then we shall proceed.
Rapid.
You first, and then I will give what I've observed.
Okay, so pretty bloody massacre. people in the coven. I watched them dragging out corpses of Masaru personnel and throwing them down into the pit. I watched another Masaru employee get shot directly in the fucking face. That was quite something. But more or less, Undercity incredibly hostile to all forms of corporate. So my pitch to Masaru will be for us to step in, more or less. We are professionals in governance, yes? Masters in policy. It's in all our best interests that we keep the peace, yes?
Yes.
And I mean all. Not even corporations want this war, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-mm.
And if they
No.
do, then they're fucking imbeciles and they shouldn't be where they are now.
Yes. Chaos precipitates change, and Masaru just passed on their chaos to the Undercity and has put the change in their hands. Which is not a very good business direction to go in.
Which
I am
is
going to side with Xenon. I'm going to side with Xenon, and I have nothing to add on top of that, and I believe your approach is sound.
Thank you, Miss Feist. Rhapsoidia.
That does sound reasonable, yes. Just to make sure we're all on the same page, I looked through those papers that you gave me last night, and as far as I can tell, what we did own more than the subway station in conjunction with Traverse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing you did not find any
But
proof
after-
of. I'm guessing you did not find any proof that Masaru has owned anything in the Undercity?
There is some understanding that they did rebuild after the alien invasion, after the destruction, after everything broke, They did have... I believe they have some claim to some of the buildings in the Undercity because they did rebuild them, they did pay for that.
And that
But
is reasonable.
currently they're at risk of losing their investment. Hence why we should step in and why
Yes.
we should try and help them to recover that investment.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And while they did rebuild the Undercity, they did claim things that are officially the Union's as theirs.
Mm-hmm. They,
Oh.
according to Mr. Hamada, who owns hot springs down there, they did enforce contracts. They did push for contracts. Some
Were
form of
contracts
registration
made?
or other. To my understanding,
Oh.
yes. They were pushed into them.
Does the Union
makes-
maintain the utilities?
Yes.
Concurrently, yes. That's our
So,
job.
when I first got to the Undercity yesterday, I had the pleasure of hearing Miss Calliope leverage the cooling system of the Undercity to apply heat to...
They were never
The
in control of that to
denizens.
begin with. That was a bluff. I was with...
Oh, dear.
They were never in control of it, but the threat was enough to cause that chaos and ignite that flame of resistance.
Unfortunately, a bluff would not stand up well as a point against them, so...
Exactly, but more or less it was a bluff. They tried to say, "Oh
Okay.
yes, we'll burn down the fucking Undercity with the incinerator or something or other." They'll turn up the heat, more or less. But see, the point is, they were never in control of it to begin with. I confirmed that with what's his name, the engineer that I was with, Horns. What was his fuck? He requested in. Requesting that in the
Requested-
communications, the message request.
Requested-
Remember?
Oh,
While you were looking that up, I believe his name was Jerry, was in charge of maintenance.
no, Jerry's the one that got melted.
Jerry
Was in
was
charge.
maintenance, but
Right, was. It's now Ferris Fueler?
exactly. See, Mr. Fueler, I was with Mr. Fueler to check to see who control of the incinerator, and it was neither under Galactic Union control nor corporate. Someone else is in. We don't know who.
Interesting.
It may have
The
been
third party.
Mr. Summerfield, but we don't know. But he's dead, and so thereby, who owns the incinerator at that point? Who is
Was he not
who is in control of that?
Was he not
That
a union employee?
Mr. Fueler
Jerry.
or Mr.
Jerry.
Summerfield? Yes, he was. He was a janitor of some sorts.
Well, I guess
Strange.
you
But I don't think he.
could say by extension.
By extension, maybe. But see, I feel like this is a bridge that needs to be crossed at some point soon, is to figure out who owns what in the Undercity. But I think what we need is to push for our intervention. Shall we go?
Yes.
We shall.
Fuck my life. That's all I have to say.
No thanks. Haha.
I'll meet you there.
Meet us there?
Yes.
And we are
I'm assuming
we're
you're
going
taking the
to-
shuttle?
Yes.
we are going to Trident, correct?
Masaru,
Masaru. Okay.
Yeah.
we're going right to the source. Unless you think that Trident. Oh well.
I don't know. I do know that Trident was effectively calling for us.
We'll see. Trident in hands. No gods. Curious.
Client requests that security checkpoint.
Behind us, dears. And behind us again. Good morning.
Good morning. Lyle!
Leslie.
Hello. Hi.
Good morning.
Do I have to open the door? Because I will. Just open the door.
I'm checking myself in. Thank you.
I'm walking in anyway.
Just hold on.
Alright.
We're waiting for Callie.
Very well.
I don't know if she heard. You guys, one of you run up there and just tell her you. Oh, wait. I think the crew is here. Oh, they're here. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Hello. You're new.
Good morning, Miss Karras.
Hello.
I
You have
see.
about 10 seconds to quickly describe to me what you're here for because Masaru is closed for today. I'm putting all of my employees on mandatory vacation. So,
We want to help you to recoup your investment.
Oh my god, that's
okay,
good
great.
to see you outside of here.
Then bring me the heads of
Yeah.
Tinin, Bo, Conk, Flint Cross,
I'm Marceline.
Pebbles, and Warren. If you manage to do that, you'll have sufficiently helped me.
You understand that's not entirely viable.
Well, you are Galactic Union and one of your representatives is Flint Cross, right? That should be quite easy to round him up. So probably start there.
Perhaps.
Perhaps that's a solution.
Besides, the point doesn't really represent us and our views, yes?
I'm not sure. That'd be quite the bold assumption to make.
Hmm.
Anyways,
see.
what did you have in mind? If you have come here with a proposition, what do you think?
Just one person press.
We wanted to step in. Currently, the Undercity are suspicious to corporate. We're not corporate, we're government.
So, sorry, I just want to make sure that you want us to let you take over the Undercity again when last time you were in control there were bombs going off in the street. Not much different than what's going on now, I mean, fair enough, but...
Mm-hmm. Hence why it'd be beneficial to work together, yeah? To try and smooth us over, to try and keep the peace.
I mean, sure, I don't have a problem with you undermining or murdering whoever is attempting to start problems in the Undercity.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Anything you have to say?
No?
I have nothing to add.
Excellent then.
Good day,
I
Miss
look forward to
Karras.
some heads on my desk. Have a good rest of your day.
This is gonna be real awkward now that we're all walking the same way.
I think we're just gonna wait for like a second.
Yeah, now we stand here and we do it like a pose and you let them make their exit.
Shall we head to Trident then?
Probably. So, perhaps not receptive to us right now, I don't think.
Rhapsoidia. An
Hi.
alert is available on your personal data stream. Sorry, rolling. Oh no.
Oh no.
The spy that you sent yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They were caught, but they did not divulge any information.
Whew.
This also means that they didn't get the information you were looking for.
I figured. Thank you. Well, that is unfortunate.
Right. What was your plan here?
They were basically asking us to help them with relief efforts.
We all came by because of the announcement. I actually want to do talks with the union about everything.
Hello. We were more than happy to be receptive.
Good. Good to see you all. So far, only Avalon has
Hello,
come
Mr.
by
Walker.
for the major meeting, but let's start off. Let's go to the main office. And anyone else who comes along.
Hello.
Oh, I do need to talk to this
I think
one.
we have a short meeting.
Yes, we do. So, I'll bring you all to the meeting room, and I'll bring you in for a quick 5-minute meeting, so.
Of course. We have much to discuss.
Thank you, Godsman.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This way.
Godsman. Would you be able to escort them all to the meeting room, the main meeting room, please?
Will do, sir.
You come along with me for, our small meeting.
Curious question, perhaps, but excuse me. All of you are from the upper city, yes?
It's a busy day.
Yes.
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 Do you have any non-upper city residents in this grouping?
Oh, yes, I have.
These guys are all union, it's fine.
Understood. Kenneth, could you please remind Mr. Ludwig of the forbidden policy at the door? It seems the female following him is still off.
Ooh.
Will do. Who's next?
Yeah, do you want to tell all the people who don't have any weapons to give their weapons over? 'Cause sounds like a great idea. I'll just be in the
Oh, I voluntarily handed up my weapon.
I do believe he said the main meeting
popular
room.
pat down.
Yeah, I believe he said the main meeting room.
Yeah, well, at least it keeps him on task more often, right?
Indeed. Oh, it's going
Cornelius, you had a good time?
Indeed.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you.
Mr. Reynolds.
Yes, good.
Oh, and
Hey,
you're the one
give me that.
who was trying to meet with us
Give me that, give
yesterday.
me that. No, don't give that to the damn cat.
I
Give that
remember
to me.
you.
Yes.
I have already
David, I like
eaten
you.
that,
Bodies
probably
into
shouldn't.
pieces, letting them live as long as they
This
can.
man can have it.
I
You know,
heard
I can
were at
respect
our
that.
doorstep, but what happened?
Oh, I was?
Oh, I heard Galactic Union was at our door before I came in here.
Oh, yes, we were, that was Mr. Xenon's doing.
Propositions
Well,
alike.
would you like me to part with some
What
very
the fuck, you have a
important
combustible
information?
object on you?
Since,
I did ask that first time I met him.
well, this one in
It would not be
particular.
smart for me to have something that would actually explode.
Are you aware of your member, Flint Cross? I believe he works
It
for
was
the
just
Galactic
convenient
Union.
at the time.
They did mention
So that won't explode.
him, yes.
It will
You
not.
certify that?
One second. Do you mind taking this real
Would you like
quick?
to hang on to it?
If you don't, I'm going to accidentally break it in my
No,
hand
I
out of
just shoot
rage.
it on you.
Holds it off, holds it up.
Well, my good.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to assume your
how
pronouns,
good of a
but
shot are you? Because if you were to miss, that would not be good.
Flint Cross tried to
wouldn't
kill
be
me
this confident
yesterday,
if it was a problem.
along with 5 other individuals. I don't know if you heard about that in the Undercity.
I
Normally
did.
I would make a
At the
peasant
very,
deal
at the
with
very
her.
least that had happened.
Miss Philly,
Not
if
specifically
you take the
Flint,
plate,
And
well, he
consider
did
that a
mention
sign of my
him.
respect.
indeed, he's one of the people that I was able to suss out with my immaculate sense of smell. And
Suss out. Ha 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 ha.
well, I'm not one to lie, but if we need a way of preventing lies, my coworker Emily is able to cast a Zone of Truth spell, so no one can lie to each other during this. But
I need
it is a terrible, terrible look to have one of your own associates attempting a murder
Gumballs.
on a corporate employee, a board director.
That's your tasking for the day.
I don't know what you're going to do about it, but I feel like further discussions are required. I want him brought to justice. I was almost murdered again.
We will deal with it.
How so? Because it's easy to say you'll deal with it. I want to see action, and the offer does still stand to have a zone of truth, to know that I am not telling a lie. Because it's he said, she said. But I mean, you could check the Avalon records of what I was in there for, what my injuries were. Not only did he shoot me, he shot my coworker as well. 2 attempts at murder in the same day.
At this moment, I'm not entirely certain what we will do, but we will do something. Currently, we
And before you do
are a
that
little busy.
something, I would like you to talk with me or with Masaru about it, please, considering this is our purview and considering our current position in the Undercity as overseeing it. That's all. I just want to make sure things are getting done, and we want to work to bring these people to justice.
I would say one thing. I mean, you understand that we have a sharing in
Apologies.
wanting
Based upon
justice to be served in
upon
a
meeting,
certain
I've gotten
way.
assistance to move on to
But-
other meetings,
Indeed.
etc.
There's
Let's
been
go into the main meeting room.
happenings in the
Very well.
Undercity where people have not necessarily been themselves. So as much as it might have been Flint at that
I will
point,
follow in a
it may
moment.
have been someone else that made them. So.
I'm sure he did it for money. He wasn't his normal self. He was disguised.
Right, well, he also went on a shooting rampage that he didn't remember. So,
How
what
very
I'm saying
convenient.
is
And
that-
when was this?
I believe it was 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But what I'm saying is that, I mean, I understand you want to dispatch Mr. Flint because he made an attempt on your life. A poor attempt, obviously. But if there's someone
Isn't
else
this
that
what
wants
this
you
meeting that
dead,
we're about to do is about?
Everyone, please.
if there's someone else that wants you dead, and Flint's dead, he will not be able to give you any idea of who that person is.
I'm sure he doesn't even know. You know how it works. You take a job and you don't know. Go ahead. Okay, Mr. Conrad. I apologize for holding
Yes.
you up.
Well, you're head of security for Masaru, correct?
Yes, I am.
Then you would be able to attend this meeting. This is an all-around corpse meeting about the situation that happened yesterday. This is just a brief catch-up. It didn't include the union on this meeting.
Shall I inform Calliope, or does she already know?
I pinged the corporate executive, so she should know. You could call her again to see if she knows. This will be a quick meeting.
Alright. I'll send a spear her way.
Seen this gun? This gun is so awesome. Yeah, this gun's great. Look at this.
Is that my gun?
That's really impressive. I gotta agree. That is, yeah.
The spear goes out to
Anyways.
Calliope.
It's huge.
Are you attending this brief?
Looking
Everything's
for
right.
you.
I'm already
Can you all clear the goddamn hell out of my fucking atrium? Get the goddamn offices and stuff. You're good. You're good. You're good. Go, go, go. You're not good. I don't like you. Go. Go.
As would be expected.
Ask me again, bitch.
Quite the character.
Quite.
That's our galactic CEO. Alright.
Hey there, sorry to barge in.
Hello, friends. We're not talking about anything secret, and we are open to conversation.
We're about to hold a summary of yesterday's meeting up aboard to make sure that we're all in tabs.
You're the one who sold us the 4C1D. Worked like a charm.
Take a seat, Governor.
How did that go for you?
Get comfortable if you want to take a seat on the couch or
His hands were
these seats
talking
are usually
to
for
you, and
the
I can
corporate
see
head, so
stars.
as far as the union rep, having one seat is fine since we already have 8.
attractive.
You're thinking of
We'll
master
include everyone
witnesser
in on this meeting.
basketball.
Let's listen to Conrad.
Yeah, that's the one.
Alright. Until the others get here, because they're probably as tired as I do want to include the union as far as our efforts that we're trying to do in the rows and as far as the Undercity as well. The Undercity we're most likely going to talk about tomorrow. We're heading up the rows as a first point of contact, going things one step at a time. Thank you, Flounder. Alright, so, as you heard through the announcement, we have put a vote and we are going to try to do a humanitarian effort. As well as I can go, as well as I can be, we can try all our best, but we are not sure we'll get the same reaction that we want, as well as what the union would want. Basically, this humanitarian effort rules that we have safe transportation through Traverse, which will be on a little bit of a hike. We'll be having food supported by Geb to be able to give to the people on the row. The clinic will be able to help out some way. Trident will be able to provide communications to who needs emergencies or who has concerns about the corporations, etc. We all have a part to put in this through our vote, and it was organized by Trident. So, as union representatives, what are your key concerns?
I would like there to be as little bloodshed as possible.
As I said in the meeting yesterday, that is my goal that I want in the end. As least bloodshed as we can make it, because to be honest, these row-goers are wanting it. We're just going down there to do deals. I went down there to talk to Coach to try to bring more peace down there, to try to figure out who the hell is shooting who, and to be able to, you know, bring less corp presence, or at least force, into the rows. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Maybe you should tell the fine people of the row you don't want any bloodshed. That might be more useful.
As far as this whole meeting goes, it has all been attacks towards corporate, and there's been times where civilians have gotten caught in the fire. I saw it for myself yesterday. I was there. There were a lot of gunshots going off. They're going crazy. I've told Coach to get into control, but we need a higher amount of arms if this is to get worse. Now, once this gets worse, and they do acts of crime, which we are just trying to do deals, trying to raise up the economy of Salvation City. That's what the corps are here to do. We're here to make money off of Helion. We're not here to straight up kill people. That's... Why? Where's our money then?
Good job, Flounder. Good job. Enjoy your new shiny. Here,
I do
David,
know.
have a gun.
Thanks, love guns.
I do know that the Union does seem to be able
knows
to
me so
travel at least safer down in the outer ring.
Yes.
So, if you wish to send messages, we might be able to bring them.
Good. As well as this, I would like the Union's cooperation. Thank you. Bring them on to the main office, or the main meeting room, sorry. Calliope's on their way.
Okay.
Keep fucking talking, Conrad.
Yep. So we would like the Union's cooperation in trying to get rid of all these... Terrorists is a strong word, but it's pretty much what's going on. These are organized attacks, in the least.
Dissidents, maybe?
Dissidents, that's a better word.
Miscreants.
Nah, it's a bit too friendly.
Lunatics. These dissidents, who have all shot corporates and, in a term, civilians as well, all have had Shimetsu weapons, which... And plus, they all like to group it together. We saw through the Trident communications, through the Trident cameras, before they shot them down, that there's a group of these armored men going through the row, wanting to bring peace. Not under the Union, not under the corporations, but under this weird entity. They haven't said their name.
Yeah, something I find strange is we've not received any... No one's claimed responsibility for these actions yet. If they're trying to do something, then that would be the first protocol. But it's just random
No
chaos.
recognition and no demands.
Yep. I'm kind of waiting for a video to go up on Trident, honestly.
Unwanted violence.
So I believe we're on the same agreement, no? As far as the row goes? On that topic, at least.
That does sound reasonable, yes.
once the Masaru CEO gets here, since it seems like it's only going to be Masaru, Avalon, and Trident, because I don't know where the hell the other corporations are, we might as well also talk about the Undercity while we're here.
Yes, I would
Kinda
prefer
seems like
to
a
wait.
write-off, that one. No offense.
Avalon, what is your opinions on this so far?
Which bit?
The row situation at first. The row.
Okay, well, first thing I did after I left the meeting was to shut down the clinic in the row. I'm not sending any personnel or troop or supplies down there to get shot at, blown up, or stolen. I cut the salary of everyone who works there. I cut their access to any Avalon security or medical systems, and I told them that as soon as the threat has been dealt with, things will return to normal. And also, if they provide any actionable evidence on any of the people who perpetrated the actions of yesterday, they will be rewarded handsomely. So that's what I'm doing. Don't know about the rest of you.
Thank you for bringing them here, Miss Hart.
Oh, hello.
Alright,
I like your new
so with
secretary.
this...
She dresses cute.
That is Miss Hart. They're our new assistant among Trident.
Great.
Go to them if you want any small notes of meetings that I'm not able to attend, basically.
Understood.
So, we already talked about the row. Avalon is not so much halting, but they're getting rid of supply in the row.
They should run out of supplies by the end of today, by my calculations.
At least they'll have supply, so that'll give them a little bit of a timeline. As far as the row, I talked to the union about wanting to fix this because they're also in agreement as well that they do not like these unknown... What was the word that you said again? Dissidents?
Dissidents.
Wanting to cause havoc around the row, shooting around corporates, and in turn, causing casualties for civilians in the long run. Because aren't we all civilians at the end? We're trying to live here in Helion, after all. And so with that, they'll be able to help communicate. They'll be able to help facilitate. By the end of today, I would like to get you to meet Coach, as far as Union, to be able to tell my end of the story, since I am not able to communicate down with the row right now, which is a situation that I'm trying to handle. So, yes, apparently, let me note this about. There's also row goers wanting to jam the communications between corporations and the rows.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Not suspicious at all. Right after Corp Doc's explosion, a couple minutes after, it wasn't correlated, but the communications were closed. Often, isn't it? Organized. And then right after, these same people probably shot up all the cameras besides a few in the row. So, that's what I've summarized so far.
Understood.
And now, I wanted to facilitate the meeting since we were able to talk about it yesterday, and we have Miss Saru and the Union here as well as I. Oh, Encore, okay.
Hey, I brought your best friend.
And so,
hell, Encore?
right now,
Greetings, David.
we've gone over everything over the row. We're just about to talk about the Undercity.
Yeah, do you think, man?
Where's your minute?
Yep.
Reynolds, I have information to give you. Download.
And so, today, I'm wanting to provide more so talk negotiations, unions, negotiable. I know Miss Saru's by the way, that we're a good part. So, I would like to talk about the situations going down in the under. These acts that have gone on, yes. Now this is then just dissidents. This is absolute terrorism.
Yes.
I would like Masaru to for concerns in an official manner. Then we'll be able to go back and forth. I feel like that would be a good way to round about it.
I'm sorry, what exactly are you asking for the Union to be able to do?
To provide feedback as well as information. I hear that some of these people that may have caused this whole thing were ex-Union, yes?
Yes, I told them this morning that they are more than welcome to undermine or assassinate anybody who is causing problems in the Undercity.
Head on a fucking plate. Kill him.
And so, as far as everything goes, I've seen the Undercity has a lot of Union representatives walking around. They'll be able to communicate. And Trident will be able to give an announcement tomorrow among all findings and our conclusion throughout the meeting. You have to understand that I had to deal with the Rose whole situation first, because transportation, all that kind of stuff.
No, I understand.
So, Masaru, you would like to communicate the problems to the Union and to the board in general, I guess.
Oh, well, I told them the names of everybody down there who has caused a problem so far and is currently up on a bounty board. Anybody who kills them will get paid. That's the short of it. That is if you beat
I even saw the recordings.
Furies to
I'll
it.
give you the recordings if you want. They're surrounding these Masaru representatives. It's quite a pain.
It was very organized. It wasn't just random slummers going about killing guards. They were disguised. They were armed. But visually, the disguises were good. However, I was able to discern every individual, well, mostly every individual that attacked me directly through their scent. And, well, I'm sure you don't care about the names of the individuals in the Undercity, but I do believe Warren of the Row, I met him in the Row, I'm not sure where he lives, was one of the assailants. Along again with Flint. Yes, along with Flint Cross.
No, I don't actually.
Yeah,
Did you bring
interesting that
up
we have
the
Quixote
email?
employees attempting to assassinate Masaru employees. Funny business there. Shimetsu.
Warren tried to get us to hire him the other day.
He was probably hired. I'll be very honest, he was probably hired.
And no random slummer has enough money to be putting up hits on corpse.
Even if they do, they should know better than to be attacking another corporation.
So blatantly. Did you bring up the email that Emily and Friend got? She showed it to me in the morning.
Oh, I mean, why would I? I don't think there's anything interesting in it. We got an email, more Undercity people attempting to do Undercity things. They released an audio file of me killing somebody who was a known anti-corporate terrorist. So I guess that was their way of getting back at us for something.
Yeah, sure, and I'll send the video back of, you know, them doing an organized attack against corporates.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, slight tangent, but I heard you say Bo yesterday in the meeting.
Yes,
She's one of the people who are on the list.
Spirit returns.
If you
tell them to wait just a moment and I'll return to Masaru. Sorry, David.
Alright.
If you do happen to capture that one in particular, could you send them my way? They're kind of a person of interest for Evelyn.
Oh, you should do some research.
Yeah, kinda. It's an interesting species.
I don't have a problem. Also, if you want to commit any forces to attempting to capture her, we won't stop you. So, free reign on that one.
Thank you. Yeah, I just, yeah. We'll talk about that more later, maybe.
So, let me get it through here. This is, by the way, the footage that was given to me was from Shimetsu. They said that the footage had, what was it, magical interference, so there was no audio.
How very convenient, considering Phil and what's his name, Jonathan?
Just
watched.
Yeah, it's funny that two of them watched one of the Quixote members.
Here's the video footage.
I think,
Solid evidence.
Magic couldn't affect technology.
That's what I'm saying. Shimetsu
Magic-
technology doesn't. You go ahead.
magic
also,
and technology
I would
don't
like
work well
to
together, so sometimes magic
say as
or
well that
technology can be
Shimetsu
disrupted if there's
weapons
heavy
were
magical
used by
interference
all
in
of the
area.
row attackers.
Yeah, it doesn't really look good, does it?
Not at all.
No.
Those are armor-piercing
So to
rounds.
keep this-
That's dangerous stuff.
They are. One grazed my face, but luckily I was able to patch it up. But Masaru was able to say their side unless you have more.
I don't think so. We'll be
Alright.
conducting light operations
response?
today, and then like I said, you guys are free to assassinate or undermine anybody we gave you on that list.
I also cut off the Undercity clinic that we were working at, by the way. Again, I'm not sending any of my people or supplies down there to get blown up or stolen, so...
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
if
that
I hear
works
anything
for me.
back from the employees, I'll let you know.
We're
And if you
considering
guys...
shutting off the power or blockading it. You know, we have a few options on the table.
Yeah, if you guys take the place back over, I'll happily open business up again, but not until then.
Sounds good. Ready.
So, Union, your response.
I understand that you are angry. I just don't like the fact that there will be more bloodshed.
Well, I'm
No,
not
sure.
going to
Helpful.
take a terrorist attack with detonation of our territory, supplies, people. I'm not going to take that and
please,
just pat them on the back and
let
say,
them know
please
of the
don't do that
info
again.
that they've actually done terrorist bomb blow-ups of as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to
Blew up
send him
our
some more
office down
gift
there.
bags? Go talk to the rat over in Gab, he loves that. That's their plan.
Yes. As they've described, there was an attack as well on the front of the Misaru headquarters in the Undercity. This was also around the same time, correct? As the conjunction of the attack.
Yes, it was very close in time. We also got a, in that email that Cornelius was mentioning, we got a list of political demands, so they are doing this with political motivation, meaning this is just terrorism.
And by the way, I did see throughout the web as well, I got a good amount of information from the Undercity. Lucky me. There's been notes about terrorists, independence, all that kind of stuff. Notes all around the Undercity. Even this talk of a declaration of independence. From the terrorist attacks. The people who are coordinating the attacks.
They're just gonna make their own kingdom down there and
Yeah.
Feel the declaration.
What is
That's
that
what it seems like.
inconvenience? Separated from Galactic Union, separated from every entity. That just leaves them to be conquered.
Yeah, wonderful. They're gonna
Wow,
drink sewer
crazy.
water as well.
They did that before you guys were there.
Yeah,
Yes, and they were
but
Did that
now they
killing
don't.
each
and
other.
they killed each other. Indeed, they tried to kill each other.
Exactly.
The same people. The same person that grabbed Cornelius was killing people. And he was a council
It's
member.
Beautiful.
We provided infrastructure, a form of government, rebuilt their
If you really
homes.
want
gave
to
them-
know why Masaru took over in the first place, it's because they tried to peacefully go in there. They're saying, we're interested in the whole thing. We want to talk peacefully. The council was like, okay. The council killed each other. And then Masaru got caught in the crossfire. They had to come in and save the whole damn place.
Also to note,
Am I not wrong?
apparently officially, we have gotten the 7-way unanimous vote to control the Undercity, so there is no bumps on the road there.
Oh, the meeting
Indeed.
yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, so we've
The
gone
meeting
through
that Quiet
corporate
Heath was
meeting.
conveniently not invited to.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bit
worked
weird.
out.
And Trident didn't even need to
Alex
be a
would
part
love
of it. You knew our vote. I would like to be
I
there
felt
to
bad for
defend
Alec
it,
by the
but to
end
be
of that
honest, I had to
meeting.
deal with this whole situation. So. Union?
I'd like this to be a last round if possible. Want to keep it short.
In all honesty, I'm not certain what to do.
Conrad.
I
Something.
don't like the use of bloodshed as
Good representative.
a way to
something
get
to
back at the use of bloodshed. But I do understand that I don't see another way to get them to
Something that
work
can
together.
I have an insight.
Yeah. Well, someone speaks sense.
I understand there's a lot of people who want to take the altruistic support route, but with both attacks coordinating so closely, I believe that the only way to fully prevent a war is to make a war seem hopeless.
If
And
I
I'll
may.
remind them that we're in charge for a reason.
Max, you have some insight, correct?
If you're wanting this to be not full of bloodshed, why don't we target the people who had the choice taken from them to be part of this conflict? The people who didn't choose to be part of these terrorist organizations. Make sure they know if they decide to be with these terrorists and dissidents, then they'll meet the same fate. And if they want what any sane person would want, a peaceful option, then they'll cooperate with us and they'll help us get rid of these people that are terrorizing their homes, where they live. All we want up here at the Corps is to bring peace, prosperity, profit, of course. But we want to be able to do our business. We want them to go about their business.
If I
If that
may.
message is hammered home,
See? This guy gets it.
then we can make them give the terrorists up
Just a second,
to us.
Father.
Turn them on each other.
Indeed. Well, we know we're not here to kill indiscriminately.
Flounder, you next.
The only problem I see with your plan, Max, if one of them pretends to play along, it becomes a mole. What countermeasures do you have in mind for this circumstance? What sort of extensive background checks will we perform?
Security sweep, security access. We can give certain levels. That's just how it is. That's how we do it in Trident.
We do have magic that forces people to tell the truth.
And it's not like
That
we're going
sounds
to give them
mildly
orders
terrifying,
to
but
come in
sounds
our
useful.
office or anything.
If we offer them to work with us, any information we use or say out loud can be at risk.
I don't mean to
Then listen
run
first.
us along, Conrad, but I do have other
yep.
things I need to attend to quickly whenever, if we're wrapping up here.
I'm not sure if the union is finished.
Please voice any final concerns you may have.
I honestly believe that the solution that Max has proposed is the best one. It
I agree. That's why I gave you a
limits
list of names.
the bloodshed.
And, I mean, if you're not able to capture or kill them, if you get a sample of their blood, we can track them if you give it to us.
Yes, if you shoot them and they bleed, take their blood. They'll be as good as dead anyways. Once we get our hands on it.
It might lead to more rats in the nest.
And these rats are pulling all these civilians into this fight, whether they like it or not.
Indeed, we do not
Hammer
wish to
that
kill
home.
the innocent civilians.
Before we push on, any last thoughts before we end this meeting? We want to keep it quick, of course, for everyone's sake.
I believe we've said our part. Unless Calavia has something to say.
No, we intend to deal with the terrorist threat, and everybody else can get left alone. That's all we care about. And you know who they
Yeah.
are, so if you bump in, feel free to solve our problem for us.
Fantastic.
I agree with Max.
We will
Just
work with the
cut things
Galactic
off
Union
until
they wish to
people
work
give
with
up
us.
terrorists. Easy.
Alright, I have
Fantastic.
to return to the office.
Meeting is adjourned.
Union, you are free to swing by if you have any further plans or action items you want to discuss, but I need to start taking care of some things, so. Thank you, Conrad, for hosting
course.
this
Thank you,
talk.
Conrad.
Thanks for the gun. Have a good day.
Always try to
Enjoy.
provide the peaceful step.
And
Agreed.
You would wish us to speak with Coach about the humanitarian aid, correct?
Just in fixing this situation in general, see what people or what leads he has towards these dissidents going around shooting people. I hear he already has some leads. Get on with him about it and lead it on to us directly.
I also want you to act as his fucking personal goddamn savior. And you're gonna tell him that thanks to your good words, your speechcraft, you managed to convince me to not come down there and fucking spank him for the dumbass shit that happened down there. We have an accord. He needs to keep the goddamn peace and fix this shit.
Understood.
So thank you for coming in and steering me in a different way. This is a very subtle warning. I will fucking kill that man if this shit happens again.
Subtle.
Go, get to work.
Is that all?
Yes.
Look like shit, Max. Did you sleep?
Thank you all for your cooperation.
Something else.
Have a good day.
We wanted to get you in on the all-court meeting, but I knew that was going to be a squabble that you did not want to be a part of. Giving you the summary was the best option.
Need of medical attention, if possible.
Get the fuck
Unfortunately,
over to Helion, what are you still doing here? What do you mean?
most of my associates were
That sort of
down there.
medical, it's magical. Like there's strings.
And it's alright. Alright, get on with it. You know what I was saying before, what we are wanting to do as corporations. If we're able to get the message through and clearly,
Maybe go stop
then hopefully we won't have a war on our hands.
Do whatever
which
you
we
think
don't
you do to
want.
Fucking fix this, Max.
Yes.
I'll pay the bill.
Thank you, Rhapsoidia. Thank you, Union.
You're welcome.
That's not that
Have a good day.
Cheers, well.
Thank you for your time.
Good day, Mr. Ludovic.
Thank you.
To the tower.
Aye, Captain. Excuse me, guard.
If you'd be so kind.
Can I grab it from the lockbox, or do you need to grab it? out?
We're right ahead. Should be right in there. Hold a moment at the door, and you may now proceed. Thank you for visiting Trident. Have a splendid day.
You're very welcome. You
You as well.
You know the rock and roll.
Officers misadvised. Well, this is a lose-lose scenario. We need to discuss something important in that case.
Yes.
Well, I see Helion has started rubbing into you rather fast.
We need to... Mr. Cross is done. There's nothing we can do, I'm afraid. And if we want to really work with Masaru, we have to give him up.
So, I have found myself in a very interesting spot this morning, having completely been on your side with everything you've been saying. I might not agree with how you said it, but I agree. And Rhapsoidia choosing to target innocent people in order to quell the rebellion or whatever's happening down there. Nice move. I have one request. Can Mr. Flint be my problem?
Your problem? Sure.
Alright.
I'm going to go down to the Undercity, I think. I'm going to see if I can talk things over as the best I can. The best we have right now is negotiations, and we need to try and get reassurance from Masaru, from the Undercity and from Masaru that they're not going to shoot each other on sight. We need to get them to stand down. I'm going to find Mr. Fueler, see what he wants first. And then I'm probably going to find Cross. But again, I'm only going to talk to Cross. He is your problem from that on. Once I'm done talking.
If you find him, well, can I not be there?
You may. But
Please
again, this is... We need to run it by Soidia.
I will...
But my recommendation is... your problem.
I will head to the row to speak with Coach, and I will meet you in the Undercity.
Be careful.
Yes.
We're in a very precarious spot currently.
What radio channel will you be in the row? Is it still 40?
Well, in the Undercity, I'll remain on 40.
Okay. Understood.
Assuming that no one else uses it.
I do believe the bank was
Actually, you
on
know what? I'm going to use
27,
a weird...
I believe.
Well, there you
In
go.
the
That's for the row.
Undercity, there's no bank, yes. Okay.
I was specifically...
Well, in the Undercity, you know, let's go for an unusual number in the Undercity that no one's going to really check. 47 will be where I will be.
Okay, 47.
Understood.
I can remember that.
Right.
I'll
Good
be
luck to
following
you all.
along behind you, yes.
Good. You may talk to Mr. I'm going to talk to Mr. Cross just to validate everything. After I leave, he is your problem.
If you are able to find Cross, just make sure I'm there before you leave.
Of course. Fingers crossed, we don't fucking get shot.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I said Rhapsodia's name because I was planning on having a moment of just him and I.
You do you. I'm taking the train.
have you thought through the two options that were presented to us during that meeting?
Kill people or have others betray them. Correct?
Yes, that is, on the surface, that is what it is, yes. So, either we go about a targeted manner and appease Masaru, which right now, Masaru seems to be holding more of the cards than anyone else. Or, was it not Trident? Who was his little robot with? Was it Trident?
Flounder?
Matt. Or Matt's a Flounder, yes. The little
Flounder
robot.
was the synthetic, and he is with Trident, yes.
Trident. Okay, yes. Matt from Trident. Suggested that we talk to those that are not directly involved for them to, as you said, betray them. But the wording was more of set an example. So, that example would be if you are innocent and you think about going to their side, you will pay dire consequences. It's an extremely slippery slope when you try to leverage the side that might be on your side or further on your side. Because as much as you put pressure on them, that will either kill them or push them to the other side. Or you might get lucky and someone rats out the right people. But I just wanted to express my concern that that approach is a slippery slope, and one I do not want to fall down. But
I do not like either
my
option,
specialty is in magic. Oh, no, of course not.
but I don't want to be directly responsible for the deaths of others.
Okay. I understand. Well, I'm going to go attempt the more pointed approach right now. And, if that does not work, I guess, well, I'll still be on your side, of course, to help with this other approach that we're taking, whichever way you decide to go.
Like I said, I don't like any option that we have currently.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I will possibly see you in the row later when you come down.
Yes.
Until then, try to stay positive in our current situation. Hope is one of the few things we have.
Yes. Would Icarods have tear ducts is a question that I'm currently having. Yes, yes they would. wasn't clear that was supposed to be me wiping a tear off. Thinking if I want to play this. No. Repositioning myself for roleplay potential. Okay. projects out. Yeah, so as an explanation, Rhapsoidia was basically praying to his god. Honestly, don't have too much information. I haven't thought too much about it, but it is a deity that deals with the sound of the universe, music, all of that.
God, it was painful.
And you did. Congratulations.
Finally. Thank you.
No worries there, man. So yeah, obviously contact your DMs and see what they want to do with you about that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's something for you to be going for.
Cool. Thanks.
No worries. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing for a minute, so I'm just gonna fucking sit here, think, and be like, God, all kinds of shit's going on. There was so many comms going on in my head whilst I was talking to you. I'm like, fuck.
Jesus, that's a nightmare.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
I'm gonna go contact him and see what I can do.
Do. Also, is that a fucking giga? This motherfucker
Hello?
right here. Look at this lad. Pat the giga.
Thank you, sir. Murder, death.
Wait, I see you have a new model.
I do. And now I'm going cyber cycle.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So we'll see how this carries me. Alright.
Okay. I think I'm good.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Oblivious is not on map.
That's fine. She shows up, she shows up. If not, oh well. Understood. I'll be around for a little bit, though.
Hello, I have a quick question. Right now I have business in the row, but I do plan on going to the Undercity. I see it's quite full. Should I wait until it goes down, or when I'm done with my business, would it be okay to try to squeeze in? It is just me.
Zap, can I get you to jump up to DM Undercity, please?
Okay.
Hi, you're gonna have to repeat that to me again. You're sort of a little busy.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So right now I'm in the row. I've business to do here, so it will be a little bit of time before I plan to go to the Undercity, but when I am going to go to the Undercity, should I try to prolong it at its, if it's still at its current number, or would I be able to squeeze in?
You can squeeze in. You're okay.
Okay.
You're just one person. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Thank you. Figured I'd ask. Okay, so I think I got all my stuff.
Well, yeah, once again, I stand at the desk at the gun shop a lot. I'll let Warren know that you're looking for some plastic, was it?
Yes, busy.
Hi.
Hello.
That makes sense.
Is Coach available?
Good morning.
Yeah, Coach is in at the moment. Let me
imagine they just
quickly
save on using
all right. Coach, the governor's here. He wants to talk to you.
Bring him in.
Okay, yeah, you're free to come in, so... Okay.
So, I'm sorry, I got a message in the middle while you were talking.
Okay, so you were interested in, being...
I've been on this couch before. Gotta get this.
Yeah, well, by the bank, by the union, either or. Specialty is working with guns.
I'm guessing you know that this is not a good position for this district.
My hands are tied though. I can't give them what they want. These people protect their own. And they hide in the sewers.
Well,
Understandable.
I came to tell you that it is at least my understanding that the corporations wish to prevent more bloodshed, at the very least.
Governor, I'm halfway convinced that they're causing it between themselves. How am I supposed to sit down and easily take that? It's the road denizens shitting at them.
Basically, I'm here to tell you that they at least would like to provide humanitarian aid. At least some of them. But I don't know when that would happen specifically. And Mr. Reynolds. In short, he said he will kill you if this happens again. And you're lucky he hasn't done so already. Because it was either you or Sinon that managed to get on his good side.
It was who?
Either you or Sinon. It wasn't entirely clear if he was talking about you specifically or Sinon who was behind me.
This is the CEO of Trident?
Yes.
Rough customer.
Okay, so it is,
I'm making some changes here. I'm creating a force of sorts. I'm trying to ban certain garbs and wearings that would cover people's identities. I want people to be identifiable at all times. I want weapons to be regulated. It shouldn't happen again.
Yeah, so...
Understood.
Alright, so...
That's provided they listen. But in a couple more days, it might not be my problem anymore if I lose the election.
Well, in any case,
That is what I
Starting
wanted
to
to
feel like
say.
not such a bad thing.
Yep. So you have your ID, right?
I'm willing to help where I can.
Can you scan it against that scanner there?
You know we can only do so much, especially with the
Alright,
corporations.
so it's
That's why I didn't bother you. I thought we can sort this ourselves. So what's their immediate action now? Because I don't believe in humanitarian aid. Avalon's already cut support to the clinic. We don't have many supplies left.
there's going to be some pictures of
That was to ensure that anyone that they sent down here wouldn't get killed or supplies wouldn't get stolen.
wanting you to click on all the pictures that have
Well, we still have the docks destroyed. I have no idea who did it. I have nothing to show you. It could very well have been an accident.
I do know that they should reinstate their support when
That's a telephone.
it proves to be safe here again.
That's a man. There's a man.
Well, we're being worked on, but I need help.
I actually don't know. That's
Is there anything that I can do?
And I don't think it's help you can provide. No, the union's hands are tied on this. I am recruiting for a force, and I mean, you know, I'd like to have people of good, upstanding character that understand how to use a weapon. Their job isn't to get into firefights; it's to be a deterrent on the streets. These people should think twice before they unsheath their weapons with a police of sorts walking around.
another one. Can you click on all the pictures that have ships on them? Like,
I'll let you take care of it.
sure, yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
And as I said, I wanted to warn you, as Mr. Richards told me to as well. Both because he said it and being concerned for you.
Yep, okay, and to
Understood.
open the bank account, we needed to put it
And he said the way that he told me was subtle.
10,000. Do you have 10,000 on you?
Hey, let's say I lose the election in a couple days, and I'm not anyone's headache anymore.
Oh, I did sell my soul, so I might have
Right, okay, sure. Wait, you told you what
In any case, thank you for coming by. I wish I had more to tell you, but everything's still very much in motion. We're trying our best to acquire medical equipment from other means possible. What's the situation in the Undercity for you guys?
Have you heard what has happened?
Oh, right.
I heard they're trying to declare independence again. Historically, this doesn't aid them well.
Okay, yeah, then in that case,
Yesterday,
yeah, okay, I think, okay, if you can put
multiple people were shot at. Multiple Masaru members were shot at.
Okay, if you
beat up.
can scan it there, then I can.
From what I hear, it
Anyone
was an
dead?
absolute mess. I don't believe I've heard any deaths.
Yes. Okay. Okay. That should be fine. Okay then.
I might have to send Jimmy up with you for a couple days.
Yep. So that's gonna be it. I've
Understood.
Not now, but it's
Yes.
possible. He's gotten himself into some trouble.
I do know that I will be heading down to the Undercity to meet Mark and Xenon after I get something to eat. So, now
I hope the businesses are open for you right now. Well, he's not coming today, but I might send him your way.
Yes, I will keep that in mind.
I had a bit of an inquiry. So I'm the campaign manager for Ryder over at the mechanic shop, and
Have a
we
good
have
day,
a
Evan.
little
Let me walk
concern
you
with
out.
the election, and we want to make sure it's a fair election. I was wondering if we could
Thank
talk
you.
about that.
in what way?
Well, I'm wanting to make sure that, of course, deckers are rampant, hacking is rampant. I'm not saying you don't have the best security system, but let's be honest.
Have a good day.
This is the
Yeah,
road.
be safe, Governor. I wouldn't know what to tell you if you got shot.
So, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this regarding the vote.
That's the fucking governor.
be open a little later if you want to come back.
Gotcha.
Everybody's off on business.
Man, this is the first time I've not seen him at the stand when I wanted food.
Okay, so the issue is the practicality. Well, if we do paper, then that means that it's going to drastically increase the time in order to count the votes.
I mean, yeah, but I would hope that that's more important than a fair and safe election.
Oh,
is more important than
1 second. Audio messed up. I need to do a quick maintenance. Apologies about everything. I can't hear voices. 1 second, thank you. Apologies. So sorry.
What the fuck is going on with that kid?
So hear me out, right? As much as I am now the campaign manager of Ryder,
I don't think I'll be able to hear. I don't believe I'd be able to hear that from here.
if help is needed in counting these ballots, I will, by all means, gladly help you and offer my
Oh no, out of character. That is totally the. That is totally going to be 100% legal. No problems whatsoever.
Apologies about that. I'm back and I can hear. Audio's interface is working properly now.
That is good.
What can I get you?
There's a lot of reasons to hide. I mean, this is, to be honest, this place is pretty shitty, and some
Not
people are
entirely certain
hiding
at the
here for
No,
moment.
unfortunately, the register was broken yesterday, so I just pay up on front.
I'm just thinking that
Understood.
they need to be able to verify that everyone's voting, and they need to be in the system. We can't just collect votes out of thin air.
Gonna check some inventory real quick. Okay, it's still there.
I mean, not out of
Okay,
thin air. It's
inventory is still good.
It's a matter of, I mean, if you'd prefer, I can have a discussion with my runny and come back to you. And
Maybe you should pinpoint what's
Hey.
concerning them, because I think
I got your singular fish.
it's not asking for paper votes is nothing short of a
Thanks.
terrible idea. It's gonna take forever. It's very hard.
Unfortunately,
to
this was
legitimize.
damaged yesterday by some gangsters.
Like, what are you gonna do?
So I got
Like,
scanned
sounds
everything
like
here.
a nightmare.
Thanks.
We'll be done counting
Thank
by
you.
next
I'll put it in
election.
the fridge as always.
Yeah, but like I said.
Okay.
Just that, that'll be 50 credits.
Roughly. How many votes are we?
Dash?
What I mean by that. Enough? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there can't be that many votes, and to be honest,
Not recently.
if you
I have seen
systems in place, I'm sure you
Doc Pulse, but she was here alone. Thank you for your purchase.
Thank you.
As to where they are
What you're
right
saying
now,
makes
I
plenty of
unfortunately
sense.
do not
You
know.
are saying in what your own belief
You have a good
would be
one.
the first way to figure this out. Unfortunately, that would be nothing short of asking for special permissions over the other rows. That, oh, we're above this. We need special ballot permissions. We need paper. Talk to Ryder. Give me some accurate, examples. I'm not saying it's impossible. Maybe we can find discrete ways. Hello.
Howdy there, Fred. One moment.
Please be advised, damaging people's while the polling is strictly prohibited and may be met with legal force.
No. Not until I get my full fake ID.
You didn't do anything.
Jeez.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
You can bling it out.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, I can be in the row. Paxton,
Oh, God.
You're
Why are
naked.
you naked?
I saw that. And I didn't want to.
Your shirt
I'll
took a
pretend I
second to
didn't.
load, as well as your entire
Yeah.
lower half.
Yeah, your nipples are censored.
It's
bro,
all
so
cut out.
it's-
I mean, yeah, I know.
Still,
It's all cut
that's
out.
what happened.
It's safe for work.
Jeez.
Oh, well.
Do you think I'm dumb enough to
No.
come into a roleplay like with like this, with actual stuff on it?
No, everything like the important stuff.
No.
was the show,
It was
and it
censored, but it was still, it's just the
scared me,
nipples
though.
are.
I was like, I'm probably about to die, but like that scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going
to
in.
go because I'm going because I can't go to the corp docks. That's where I always go. Like just the plaza.
Where do you come from?
The Upper City.
Train?
Is there? Does it say train?
Like.
Oh yeah, I know that, Giga, but like I.
Yeah, so you would just do the elevator plaza,
Yeah.
probably.
Which would be the
If I
train.
hit that door, will it put me over there?
Yes.
That door would work, yeah.
That door, cool. You guys look fucking cool.
Make you happy.
And there's still another 2 hours of roleplay, man.
So, I don't need to worry about that. Takes time. I got to go and do a run real quick.
She would have told you to be safe.
He would have probably heard it in his mind, yeah. Oh, jeez. This is going to be interesting. Because there's a lot more people than I remember being. It's a lot more people. I need to request on somebody, I guess, let's see,
Oh, jeez. You were loading, but your my eyes were not synchronized on your loading.
Oh.
I'm trying to get you work here, so they're going to be at the end of the list.
Hello.
I need to put them on my favorites list. Good lord.
Oh. Oh my god, I never knew you had music notes in your eyes. You want treble clefs?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
I have to go wait for it to invite me. There it is, alright.
You pointed at him and he disappeared.
Okay. I think I've loaded everyone and. This is Rhapsoidia. I have arrived at the Undercity.
Hi. Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm here to meet with Xenon and Ark.
Oh, they're here too? Yeah, I guess you guys heard about that thing that happened yesterday, right?
Yes.
Oh, do you need any help? I work for the bank, so I'd be happy to help you if you need anything. You know, I'm kind of union by virtue of working for someone who works for union.
I'm not entirely certain that there is anything you could do to help me unless you know what they are.
No. Zemon's the one with the ponytail, right? And I don't know who else you're talking about. I haven't seen them, and I've been around the whole Undercity.
Well, I guess I'll look. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm always around if you need anything.
Oh, good. I'm just in time for things to die down. Nice.
Hello.
Hello?
Hope you're doing well, Rhapsoidia.
Guess I'm playing it as I recognize the voice, can't place it. What? Because she knew my name. She might have overheard it. So, why is there a box up there?
Sorry. Excuse me?
Oh man. I haven't actually seen this before, how it's grown. The growth. Hello?
Rhapsoidia.
Hi, boss man.
Boss man?
Rhapsoidia.
Oh, he said
this
he's
is
your
Ahi.
boss. Hello.
Oh yes, of course. And Ahi, this is Rhapsoidia, Governor of the Outer Ring.
Oh, ooh, governor. That's a title. Ooh. Oh, would you guys like a drink?
Pretty good stuff, actually.
Spirit hat.
I think we both benefit from. Hello. There's spirit on your head.
Yeah. He's just sort of chilling.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Let's go. You lead the way.
Yes. Have fun staring into space.
Just trying to keep myself occupied.
Good way to go.
Ghost cat, not now.
Are you alright?
That is hot.
Huh.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, no shoes.
Yes.
Yeah. How about some to-go drinks? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Probably wise. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I didn't know, honestly.
Well, it's not too.
It hurts, but I think I am fine.
Right. So, I talked to Mr. Fuller. He wants documents on maintenance down here. Anything we have, incinerator, that kind of the like. Because I think he's going to try and start taking over and running that, more or less. Or he wants to at the very least. I guess we can give him what we have. There's no real harm in it, I don't think. Though, I think the danger then comes if Masaru comes to find him.
Ignore the weird stuff that happened. Here you go.
Hmm?
The good stuff! The stuff that won't
good
make you
stuff.
hallucinate. Yeah.
Is that what constitutes the good stuff? If it doesn't make you hallucinate?
Well, the other stuff I'm still kind of testing out, and I figured, like, government officials probably shouldn't be hallucinating that there's giant bats on the ceiling or that eyes are watching them. Yeah. Oh, although there was someone who hallucinated little fuzzy bunnies following them around. That one's pleasant. Yeah.
I see. One moment. What have you given us?
Oh, this one's just, regular alcohol. Not the experimental stuff. It just
I see.
mellows you out a little bit and feels good.
I really did feel that mellowness for a moment. There was a moment where I thought, I feel really mellow right now.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I feel almost drugged. If it was yellow, but it's not yellow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, alcohol's
so
a little. Well, I mean, I guess alcohol would be more in line with like slight poison, right? I mean, it kind of messes with your brain a bit, and
brain
your
chemistry,
liver,
yes.
and your kidneys. But it's great.
But, there's true. There is joy. There is joy in it.
Yeah, just getting a little loopy. It's all fine. And then you just write it out, eat some bread or something, and then you're good to go. Yeah. Yeah, I hope those documents come in handy anyway.
Oh, I'm sure they did. They will. I'm sure.
Okay.
At least provide some claimants.
A little bit.
Hmm.
Well, you guys have a good
One
day.
piece
I'm
of the
gonna go figure out if I can
Take
get
care.
some honey.
Have a
You
good
were
day.
doubly sure you didn't sell honey, right?
I'm doubly sure, unfortunately.
Alright.
Unless you want some honeyed words, at which I can happily help.
Ah, nah, I need the kind to make mead. How would I prove? Well, anyway, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Take care.
Have a good day.
Unusual sort. She has very, very wild fascination with the incinerator. Kind of odd. But you know. But yes, Fueler wants maintenance documents. I spoke with Mr. Cross very briefly. I took a photo of his declaration. He's going around the Undercity to get people to sign it. He asked me to go up to the Upper City to try and get corporations to sign it.
I'm guessing you said that was not a good idea.
I didn't say anything. I just took a photo of it and... There's no happy ending, Mr. Cross, I don't think. I think me and Miss Feist agree on that. There is no good end. Unfortunately, we are in a lynching scenario. If we don't do something, we'll be accused of something or be made suspicious. If we do, we might win some favors. At least then maybe their Messiah will trust us. Maybe then we can make an extension of maybe taking control of some of the Undercity to try and keep the peace on their behalf. To try and cut, make tax roll, make tariffs, those kinds of things. Be the government as we should be, and cut off whatever we can for them so they can recuperate their costs, their investments, and the like.
It forks off at the end of this path over here.
Yes.
Good day. It forks at the end of the path over here. One goes. They both end up in the same place, but one that way,
It's worrying. A lot of this.
Greetings.
Mr. Hamada.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Let's find somewhere a little bit quieter.
You were a fantastic mover.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, Sylvia.
Okay. So Yoda.
Yeah, that's it.
I used to do in bed. My body kind of.
This will have to do for the moment.
Hey, so you all are Union.
Correct.
Yes.
Can we help you?
How's it going? I'm Cassandra. I'm with the Coven. More importantly, y'all, or the one with the white coat, Ark or Art something or other.
Yes.
You
What about him?
Yeah. Yeah. Do y'all know what Masaru's up to?
You know, it's interesting. We know a good bit, but what we would appreciate probably is what you know.
Yeah, no.
From what I gather, though it's partially based on assumption and partially based on information I got from you, they want things in our basement.
Your what? Okay, this is something we have no idea about. Please do tell now.
Okay, well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're of very little use. Look, there's some weird spooky shit with spirits, and the Undercity was haunted, and... Hiya. Nice to meet you.
Hola.
So...
¿De dónde está?
I'm sorry, I don't speak bug.
¿De dónde está?
Huh?
Oh, ¿de dónde está?
I'm afraid I don't speak Pillbug.
Ah, okay.
Right, so...
¿De dónde está?
I
Esper, how do you feel about a
don't know what you're saying either.
Ah, oh. ¿Tú tienes un mojo?
What?
Boom boom.
Do your best. Do your best.
Boom boom.
Boom boom.
Boom boom.
Right.
Pew 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 pew.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you
Gun?
not want Masaru to have what they want?
Sí, un boom boom.
What about it?
Tú dame.
This does not leave this train, yes?
Yep.
I still don't know what you're saying.
7, 8. No, 9, maybe 10.
Lovely. Oh,
Pretty high.
fantastic. Couple of minutes? I mean, we can wait. I'll give people their rundown in the meantime. Fabulous. Right. This is obviously a subway tunnel. This isn't where we're going.
It's a nice wall.
Yeah.
I could do with it.
I'm Cassandra, by the way.
Pleasure to meet
Pleasure.
you. Sinon. Xenon Honeybee.
Xenon Honeybee.
And
That's
I am
awesome name.
Rhapsoidia.
You can give a kick-ass name.
Thank you. Thank you. This is Rhapsoidia, yes.
Cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's unusual. I've not seen that place.
Oh dear.
Xenon, hello, Rhapsoidia.
Hello.
Right, so we're gonna go this way, you're gonna go that way, and everything will be fine and dandy, and nobody has to
Yes.
deal with them.
Please don't go down there right now. Please.
I'm not going downstairs. I'm just giving them a tour. We're going to the sanctum. This was the fastest way
You're
there.
giving a tour too? Interesting.
Yeah. Well, you know, we've like got some cool people, and I'm just showing them around, right?
Yeah, there are some pretty neat people down here.
There's a big fuck off hole over there. Real not great.
Let's see.
Lots of this down there.
I see.
I'll admit I'm a rather awful tour guide. It was always my least favorite thing when I had to do it to the new hires.
Yeah. I understand. Don't worry.
Either of you magical?
Both.
Yes.
Cool. So this is the sanctum. This is where we learn all our magic and stuff. Please don't mind the blood smears.
Yes, no, I was present for this.
Yeah. Apologies. Oh, good. Just the elf we needed to see.
I feel like the entire entourage is here at this point.
Yep. These are allies. We should talk to them.
Yeah, I got a spirit to come to me.
Gotcha.
I'm saying now.
Now? Oh, for sake. Well, if you've gotta go, you've gotta go, but maybe worth hearing these.
I don't know how to get up there is the problem. I never left the Undercity.
Well...
Where do you need to go?
Upper City.
Upper City. Well... Is there any particular reason for? What do you need it for?
Summons from Calliope.
I'm pretty sure one of us could escort you up there.
If you can let me speak with this individual here.
Of course. Well, I'm pretty sure they can show you up as well.
Yes.
I can't tell if she's masked or not. I think she is.
Look, I really don't have either the time nor the energy to give you the runaround, so here's the deal. This happened. The Coven had nothing to do with it. However, blood being what it is, probably we're all on the not being alive list. Esper's gonna go try to make amends. However,
I see.
More pressingly than that, really, Mitharu wants something. We don't know what. From the Shadow Cave.
The Shadow Cave. I see.
He'd like to keep them out of it.
Is there any particular reason why?
Dunno. Best guess. Some spooky magic from the Necromancer.
I see. Well, it's kind of on brand, as far as we know about Calliope.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do to help that you have in mind?
No idea. But at this point, I'm gonna just get what allies I can.
I see. The declaration that came out earlier today, can I get your thoughts on it?
I like the ideals. I'm not sure about their timing. It was a shock to most, as much of a shock to most of us as it was to you, I'm sure.
Yes. And it's put Mr. Cross in a very precarious position. And us, for that matter. Because
Cross?
unfortunately we are Flint Cross.
Motherfucker, why can't I hear the gunshots?
Oh. Right, sorry. I haven't slept in 2 days.
Well, I suggest getting some sleep. While you can.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way we could really actively help you. But our position is just... Let me put it frankly, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that track.
So, in curiosity, I will say again, and do be clear, what do you think of independence and what do you think of Flint?
Well, my last engagement with him before he declared independence was that he was shooting at nothing and ranting about things that weren't there. So him particularly, not a huge fan of. Some of the others that are in this insurgency or resistance or whatever you want to call it, at least if I am correct in who they might be, I'm more inclined to think that they'll be successful. Or at least successful in acquiring the public support.
True. I don't doubt that either, given the current circumstances. This is a war that no one can really win. But though...
Right now, I'm on the side of trying not to die, because some other people killed some guys in here. And, well, ideally protecting the Coven.
We'll try and do the same.
Right now, I have neither the time nor energy to do more. There are others down here who might.
The good thing
You're
is that
interested,
they
we'll
don't,
arrange a meeting with
they don't want
other team.
to kill everyone down here at the very least.
Well, so Calliope basically said, my name is Calliope, and, well, so if my employees aren't returned safely to me, I'm going to burn the Undercity to the ground.
It was a bluff.
I mean, posturing. Kind of obvious.
They didn't really have any
people
control
took
of
it
the incinerator.
People
Yes.
really
I know.
took it literally.
And she has told us that she has not said anything of the like to us today.
Well, no, I heard it. Well, they didn't. Well, I heard them.
She has
I heard
not
her
said it
announcement
to
as
us
well.
today, meaning that, as far as we know, she doesn't want the entire Undercity to burn now. Just the heads of those that she listed.
Yes. She listed a bunch of people that she wants to be more or less killed.
I have a feeling I
Flint
just was relayed the
is-
same message. I'm going now. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Anything you need done in the meantime? Also, what's going on with the door? It's sorted. Did I tell you that? I didn't tell you that.
Strengthening the barrier, and we're going to be reattuning it.
Cool.
Only people with explicit permission to use it will. Yeah. If you'll excuse me.
There's not a lot of day left.
You're telling me.
Go. Best of luck. Truly.
Thank you.
I think the most direct way will be to head to the water district and take the boat.
I think she's gonna die up there, but
If you can leave, because it's
choices
I
are
don't
our
know.
own.
Yep.
Actually, 1 second.
I hope not, but.
Actually, I want to leave this here. I'm going to die here. I'm not going to leave anything. Also, if a fetching lady with his eye patch shows up, give her my condolences. Though you might can strike up a good conversation with her.
Gotcha. Esper?
Yes.
The small blue one was also poking around things that, go bump in the night.
He'll be fine.
Good.
For now.
Sorry, we have a lot of spinning plates.
We do too.
Is there any support you need while you're down here? Frankly, you have more resources and understanding of the situation than I.
We are. We've been left with demands, more or less. We've been asked to round up people, more or less. To find people on Calliope's list. That's what we was asked of us. And if we want to keep the peace, if we want to stop a war from occurring, I don't see many other options. Right now.
What's the list?
People Calliope wants dead, more or less. Flint is numero uno. And there's another one, Tinnan, as well. Is anyone else? Another one, Warren, I think was the name.
I don't remember
Anyone
any
else?
others. There were a few, but I don't
think that's
remember
all
them.
we can remember. There were a few, yes.
Gotcha.
Anyone who was involved in throwing the dragon into the pit, or in any assault on Masaru's employees, they want recompense, at least some form of recompense. I think I don't like making decisions like this. I don't like violence. I don't like anything like that. There isn't much other option right now other than trying to potentially secure Flint, I think. I do want to support the declaration, I really do. But the way it's been done and the way it's been carried out is just not something that I think the Union can make any active support for. You know? Because if it was, then our heads would roll too. If we tried.
Fair enough.
And even if it did get to Masaru, I don't think they would listen, and they have the backing of the other corporations.
Yeah, I figured about as much. Does Union get information?
It does. Not
At least
much,
sometimes.
but it does.
Can you give us the list? I understand if you're not willing to give it.
No, I think... do we... Tin and... those three are the only one I really remember off the top of my head. I don't know whether there was any active list given to us.
There
you
was
know?
not an active
It was
list
a list
given
of
to
names
us.
that were told.
Yes.
No,
You're gonna
but they
have
are
two more when
bounties
Esper gets
placed.
upstairs.
Does Esper...
There were a couple
I
of synthetics that I recognized here from the ambush. Here's the recording of the aftermath.
By chance, were they aligned with Shimetsu? What do you know about that?
Not that I know of.
I see.
I think they're residents here, but that doesn't mean they're not.
How big exactly are these synthetics? Fairly around 6... well, no, 7 foot-ish. 6, 7 foot.
Yeah, one's probably a little over 6 feet. The other, slightly under. A little taller than I, perhaps.
That's pretty funny, isn't it? If I'm making the correct deductions, that is. That's pretty funny. Well, not funny per se, funny in the grim way.
Do you want to see them?
If you'd be so
I'm
kind.
basically showing you my cards. Yeah. You'll see on the screen a video playing, a number of masked people, and of note, Voxine, Sentinel's character, and V4Q, Giz's character. They're not discussed.
Well, shit.
Are these two that you know? Do they need to be protected? Or otherwise?
Your call, Governor.
I personally don't know them, but... this situation is a mess.
Yup.
We'll do our best to protect the Coven. Even if things go awry, we will try and dissuade, because as far as we can tell, none of you are involved, right?
None with Esper's consent. At least. The others in disguise. Who knows?
So, you're telling me there probably was some involved? To be honest.
At least one opened the door. Anyone with magic that knows that they can open it, but... Well, that's a lot of residents. Yeah.
Doesn't narrow down, but I understand. I won't ask any further.
But yes, I think there might have been.
I see. Do you have any questions for yourself, Governor?
I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what we can do.
Well, sorry, might be above the law in some respects, but they're not above politics. And it does seem that resentment for them down here is high. Resistance as well. And I don't think Calliope is much of a fan of resistance. And even though I might try and project my list and well, not my list, but Calliope's list to some degree, I don't think we're going to get anyone on it. We can try, but if we do, we'll be jeopardizing our trust down here, and moreover, it's not a nice thing to do to begin with.
No.
But
I'll
Flint
discuss
does
with...
need to be punished. That's for sure. For one, he did make that declaration, and he added the Galactic Union name in it when he shouldn't have, because he never consulted either of us. That was never run by us to begin with. So there needs to be something, needs to be some recompense. Someone needs to take the fall. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case.
If that is if we want peace. If we don't want a war, that's unfortunately the concession we have to make.
I'll, talk more with some of those here. I suspect that fighting is going to happen. And I suspect that if Masaru wants to send down an army, they'll lose it. Even if it costs the rest of the Undercity.
How confident are you in that?
Those Shimetsu bots we passed? Those and the woman with it? They were speaking with the Resistance. That is probably, as I'm sure I don't have to tell you, a very dangerous piece of information, even for you to know.
I do know that... I believe it was... Was it mentioned who they were, or that there were just Shimetsu employees watching Cornelius at that time?
They did say that the Shimetsu bots were watching Cornelius as he was thrown down to the pit. Bystanders, they didn't stop it.
As far as I know, it could literally just also be people in blue.
They received a recording without sound from Shimetsu. They were there, but they didn't do anything.
If Masaru got their hands on the Shadow Cave, what do you think would happen?
I've been told that the necromancer created undead to attack. That they created and corrupted spirits from here. I suspect that if that's what they're after, the secrets of the necromancer, that with it, and with enough capable mages, they could build an army without sending a soul down here. My guess is they're after something specific, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
I see.
Some item or book or something, but it could really be anything.
Yep, I understand. If that's the case... Intention isn't very easy to prove in court. If you could... What would be very helpful is a way to know for sure what they want, what Masaru wants. If you can get that, we could maybe do something a little bit legal, bureaucracy, that kind of thing. At least something to present to the Board of Corporations, because I'm pretty sure even they would bat an eye at that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, more resistance will not help us.
I really do want peace. I really do want to try and find a non-violent solution to this, but I don't see one, Governor. I don't. It's not likely. Neither side is willing to concede.
Yes,
Neither side is willing to make concessions, as far as I can tell.
We will be able to help less and less the more bad things that happen down here. Because the corporations will side with Masaru more and more.
You just noticed, I believe, I'm not entirely sure that's necessarily the case. We know Traverse has some oppositions. And if the rumors of Shimetsu aligning with the resistance, maybe independently, we don't know just yet.
That is still 2 of the 7.
If they're 2 of the 7, yes. But that's still quite a number, given what's going on, you know? At least it's not the full support. And with how council and sort of votes work in the upper city, it needs to be rather unanimous for big decisions. And I believe going down to that shadow cave to go retrieve some necromancer's book or whatever is a pretty big decision to make.
If you tell the other corporations, they'll just move for it themselves.
We don't plan on doing that, per se. But it's more about getting the support for whatever reasons. They probably have their own reasons for supporting the Undercity, but we don't know them just yet. I have an idea, maybe, for Mr. Myth and his kind of opposition. I have a clue. But information. If we can find a common goal, a commonality is behind, you know, why everyone wants something. We need to figure out what everyone wants. Once we know that, we can make use of that. This probably shouldn't be a conversation that we're having before you, but we're having the conversation before you. Yes?
Yeah.
Because this is our way of extending a hand to you. Because, again, we want to quietly, this does not leave this, quietly align ourselves with you. I think. Am I correct in that?
Yes. Yes, there was people killing other people before Masaru was here. They've still...
They haven't solved a fucking thing. They've just made it worse.
Their presence has not been good.
They saying they want to restore order, they want peace, they want to bring the whole Undercity into the economic fold. They haven't done that. They've just tried to oppress, and they're trying to get to this place. Curious though, what was stopping them? Do you know? While they were down here in occupation?
Possible they didn't know what they were looking for. It's possible they didn't know how to get it.
I see.
Without going into too much detail, because it's a bit of a long story, and I honestly don't know most of it, but getting the secrets out of it is not easy. The cave itself isn't safe, it's hostile, and who knows, maybe there's some zombies down there yet. And the necromancer's lair itself is sealed.
Good. Good. Fucking make sure it stays that way.
That is why... Yeah, that's what we're doing. My goal is to keep everyone out of there. At least until we can... I don't know, destroy what's inside? Maybe. Something.
I'd recommend maybe formulating a plan for that.
That is what is on my day.
Masaru has done things without the corporations knowing before. Only yesterday was the vote to actually establish a government.
Which is bullshit. That shouldn't really be even a thing, frankly put. Unless that's an insult to governance. Because we're the fucking government, what the fuck?
They do have their own...
Because it was done without
areas, at the very least, that are just
They
them.
do. They do. I don't doubt that. But it's the same end. They don't own the Undercity. Even if they say they rebuilt it, they made an investment, and with investments comes risk. It didn't give them rights to own this place. And they squandered that risk by trying to oppress. Hence, consequence, destruction, death, personnel.
My point is that I don't think if they want something, they will take it without the corporations knowing. If they can.
If they can, but it's a matter of... I had to sit down. Do you have somewhere to sit? Anywhere?
There's some stools there. Not stools, benches.
That'll do. You know, with everything, I've been really keeping a fucking terrible. Oh, before we talk further, I think I might need to elaborate on something. We're both magical, but with my magic, I tend to generate or absorb or whatever have you a lot of mana. And my body does not like it very much. And so when I don't use my spells, it tends to build up. It gets very uncomfortable.
This is not altogether unfamiliar to me as a concept.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But, trying to conceal it from Masaru, for the sake of safety.
The spirits here will happily eat it up if you just expose the mana.
That's actually very useful. That's actually very good to know. I had no idea. Oh, I could have asked. Just. Do you know where I could find a spirit in that case? Sooner the better.
They're usually around. You can also offer it at any of the shrines around, but those are usually a little more out of the way, I'm afraid.
I see. Well, I could also... You don't mind, do you?
It's fine.
Casting soothe. Okay. Where was I again? Sorry for the derailing.
I honestly don't remember myself.
Well, there you go. That's conversation for you.
It seems to me that, as you've said, there won't be a peaceful solution unless the people here are willing to give up some of our own. I suspect
Do you
they
truly
will not be willing
believe?
to do so.
Yes. I figured.
So, that'll mean war. And that'll go however it does. We have something of the home field advantage, of course, but, well, they're a corporation.
They are. But I have a feeling they're going to underestimate you greatly. Just as we underestimated them in the War of Unification. Use that to your advantage. If it does come to that.
That we will. In the meantime, those of us in the Coven, at least some of us are rather dedicated to keeping the Saru from what they want down in the necropolis.
Keep to that. We'll try and find a peaceful solution.
Esper has gone to the upper city to make poor choices. What's up?
Nothing. I was actually going to see if that's what she was still going to do. Seems I still can't trust her. Okay.
Cannon.
Man.
She's trying to keep everyone alive. All of those aligned here.
He can't fucking understand that.
What would you rather she do?
From her words that she said in the middle of this sanctum?
What words?
It doesn't matter what she does. What words? The words when she was blaring out. She almost had her. Almost had her. working underneath everybody to get rid of Calliope on her own. For what means, I don't know.
That I don't know.
My statement still stands. Thought she was a shadow user I could actually fucking trust. Seems I'm mistaken. Again.
That would be Tenon from your list.
Yep. I spoke with him yesterday.
It seems we may have more guests.
Sorry, the fuck? What the fuck is
Vesper's
that?
Gone. Tenon quit and Raleigh's fucked off, then I suppose that makes it my problem. I apologize.
Take your time.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Oh.
Of course.
What are you two doing in the sanctum?
Having a chat. Are you okay, my dear?
Yes.
I see you have some friends.
Yes. I'm not sure why.
Did she ever tell you that she works for us?
Well, she wears an orange glowing coat, so not too hard to put
I
together.
finally got a nice looking outfit and everything, and then I became small, so I can no longer wear it for the time being.
Is there any
Perhaps
particular...
we'll make you a smaller version.
I'm curious. Is there any particular way to enlarge you again?
Unsure. It will happen over time, though.
I see. I do think maybe we could find a smaller version. You still want to work with us, don't you?
I thought you were very aware of my situation down here in the Undercity when it comes to wearing Union colors.
Yes, quite aware. But with what's coming, it's your choice to wear them at that point.
That is true. I will consider this. Maybe I can get these to a job and then they'll actually be useful.
That wasn't so much a problem, was it?
No, I couldn't tell it was fishbowl at a distance. Honestly, rather relieved.
So I want to see a bit more blooding.
Yeah.
But yes, I think to wrap up, as much as honestly, I never mind.
I think all has been said
Quietly.
that can be for today.
Agreed. Quietly, we're with you, yes? That's something that's all needs to be known.
Yeah. Esper and I are usually around here. I'll fill her in on the details of this, and any of you can approach us.
Try to keep who knows quiet if you be kind. People you trust, people who won't divulge, people who won't talk too much.
Yeah.
Just for our safety up in the upper city. We don't want it getting back to Masaru.
That would not be good for us either, I think.
Or Trident especially.
Because you... Trident as well. They seem very dead set on pushing Masaru's propaganda.
With offers of humanitarian aid.
Yes!
What could possibly be sinister?
I think there's a lot of things to be sinister about it. I don't know how genuine they mean, but it is pretty much them attempting a band-aid, more or less, on the situation. A really shit band-aid, but, you know, it's a band-aid. It's their first response to things. But do expect more hostilities to come if you continue with your action.
Yeah. Yeah, we're preparing for such events. As best we can.
Please do. Try to unite everyone down as best you can. I know you're currently, well, the Coven is currently the closest thing, to my understanding, to authority in the Undercity, outside of the Council, which is now pretty much in question.
Perhaps. No, after yesterday, I don't know anymore. Esper's decision to go up is not popular.
It's almost certainly what Kythus would have done.
But that decision's been made for us.
The intention, as far as IP's plan for war goes, is to make the war seem hopeless. But the men she's going to send down here have two things. They're going to fight for her out of being paid and out of fear. My understanding, you're going to be fighting for something much greater. Freedom. That's a far more powerful motivation. So, she's going to make the war seem hopeless. You need to make it look more hopeless for them. If you want to win.
I think if we get another squad or two of theirs, that'll send a message.
I'm a war strategist, but I know people. Best of luck, Cassandra.
Thank you. I'm gonna go deal with that. Stay here.
Touching shoulder and quietly. Should we speak with Shimetsu?
Speak with the two bots. Alone. We don't want to involve Shimetsu because we don't know if they're involved at all.
Well, whoever it was did, walk away.
I didn't recognize the third.
The third?
People we passed. That Dr. Sato was showing around.
Another non-issue, fortunately.
Wonderful. Well, best of luck, yes? And hopefully I'll see you
And to you.
again, Sandra.
You as well, Mr. Honeybee. Still a hell of a name.
Just call me Honey if you feel so inclined.
Did I miss anything?
Oh, really?
I bought dinner. You see 5 burritos, a family pack.
Can I have one? I'm damaged.
Do you just channel? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Here. Sorry. I forget
Right.
sometimes.
Take care now.
Be well.
I love your new straps. They
Have
really
a
good
great
out.
day.
Your straps.
Thank you.
That's right, I noticed.
You know, part of me does wonder how long it's going to take.
How long what's going to take specifically?
If we align.
They've got like some sort of decker with them that was tracking back the system. But apparently that's all it was. They're still trying to place it.
And come on, we're not blocking it on purpose.
Oh, sorry.
It's quite alright.
Oh, brilliant. More unit around, then there'll be more fucking problems.
My defensive software might be able to sustain itself long enough to triangulate the relay signal if something is attempted on my body.
Only that's attempted. If it's killing AI, I don't want to kill it. Kill it, you got it.
I guess we wait. Want to catch that bot on his own.
Should we not wait in view?
055, all systems operational.
Your call.
We should probably watch them so we know when they are leaving, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Fine with me. I've been standing all day. Take this time.
Do you require assistance?
No.
Not currently. Just taking a break. Walking around all day.
You're not doing any work. What can I do for you?
And he has on the run, so I guess my break is over.
Unfortunately.
Now, just how irritating. At least I don't know where he's gone. So, shall we?
Might as well.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Union, well, as me, the mayor, I was gonna just check in with you. What's your... you saw the declaration made by Flint? What's
yes.
Did you see the thing that Mr. Calliope did to the Mr. Garion that was linked? You knew? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
How do you feel about it? Any official statement or just gut feeling?
Violence is going to lead to more violence.
It's a weird.
I agree. For sure.
This way before.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved, but you know.
But yes, I just want to see what, how you were feeling about it, because I know Gary was a union employee after all. Getting.
Can we speak some more
killed
quiet
and stuff? Yeah, for sure.
Am I allowed to go through here?
I'm going. Yeah, whispering. Yeah, what's up?
We are simply speaking, you are allowed to leave. Help them.
There's very little we can do. We want to. We know about Miss Summerfield. We know what happened, but there was just mentioning it
outside
will
of your
jeopardize
control.
us. Outside.
I am fully operational.
Yeah.
We did try to get some legal precedents, but unfortunately, with how the law is, a lot of corporations are usually above the law. They act above it. But what they're not above is they're not above politics. Hence the whole throwout.
Exactly. I just hope that you guys hope people with a little more sway, but I hope you're able to do something with this stir up of the pot. Hopefully we can, make it very bad PR for them to come down and start killing people again.
It would be.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Trident has very strong backing currently for
Masaru.
Propaganda and that kind of thing is very easy to spread. I would say if you want to try and start a media war, you'd need to find some very good people for it.
Do be careful, they seem
You want to try and garner support.
Not close enough. But
Yeah, I'll talk to people, but yes, but thank you. I'll see if we can get some cameras or some people recording and stuff if they do anything bad. But yes, thank you. We can talk more later. But yes. Hello. I'm sorry. I was talking with the Glory people. I was just the voice.
Let's go find this other gentleman, this robot machine, synthetic.
I was gonna suggest that. I was gonna help see if we can
Either way.
convert the barricades to doors, so gates are open and close, so we can have a way through, so we can close them and open them if stuff hits the fan.
If you guys are fine, he knows this place better than I do. He's been down here longer. He helped build it in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I was there. If I can use his voice, so we can set up some barricades. We can also set them up to be,
Versus the head of Masaru literally killing someone for being anti-corp, then declaring that you are not declaring war is a little bit of a... there's a little... It's not quite like intellectually honest, is it? It's a bit...
I think it's...
Oh, fucking hell. Haven't you lot done a fucking enough? Sorry,
we are trying to help.
Granted, very difficult situation.
Yes.
Didn't realize he had a beef with the Union.
Well, our enemies lurk everywhere.
You're not going to be able to go through that way. Don't know where you're going, but you got to go around.
See. Well, more or less. This is more or less me saying, hello, are you okay? After
I'm doing alright. I'm glad Masaru weren't here today.
Excuse me?
Oh, Jesus.
Look away, buddy. Don't worry, friendly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hey, let me do this.
I see.
Hey, elusive.
Hi.
But, yeah. No, I'm doing alright.
Right.
That is good.
Well, your documents were useful, let you know. We did find some
Thank you.
quite interesting information.
Yeah.
But we best be on our way, so take care, okay? Be safe.
Yeah, same to you. Good luck with everything.
Have a good day.
As to you. You know, I'm getting a now strong feeling that we're not going to get him on his own.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Maybe if we find the other one.
I'll
I have
the
a
other
strong feeling we're not going to get him on his own.
Yes.
So we need to try and maybe find the other one.
He does seem to be busy. Or it does seem to be busy, at least for now.
Quite. Maybe we can try and locate the other. Somewhere about. Probably not that way. Or maybe that. Curiosity killed the cat. Let's go. Go for a small adventure, Rhapsoidia.
Might as well.
Because I saw this place and I was quite curious.
We have about 40 minutes until we need to be back in our rooms.
Oh boy. Time. Wow.
It is quite interesting.
The Undercity. It's quite beautiful. The Undercity is truly a magical place. To see it like this, it's just... breathtaking. I'm just kind of... I'm a little concerned. Because I'm starting to figure out now that conflict is not very avoidable.
Despite how much we might want it to be.
Yep. Because these people are fighting for freedom, and we know how freedom is. It's a powerful tool. Powerful feeling, a powerful motivation. We want to be free. Ask a slave, for example. If you ask a slave what's the price of freedom, what would you pay? They'd say it's priceless. You know? You can be paid a wage to do a job, but to be free.
I think the only way they'll be able to achieve freedom is if we take this place from Masaru. And that's going to be difficult at best.
They won't listen. And I'm pretty sure Calliope's not going to make that concession. If you want to make that, if you want to move that. Yes. It's to that end, I believe, if we're going to take over the Undercity, if we're going to protect these freedoms, Masaru has to go.
And that will not be easy.
Nope. But we're on the inside. And I think one person falling, Flint, bringing his head, it would get us in. It would bring trust. It would get Masaru to trust us. Maybe then we can make our maneuvers from that point. At least in that point we'll be in a position where we can actually help people. You know? I don't want people to die. But the way Flint has done this, I'll repeat again, there is no good end for him. The way this has been conducted, if he is and truly is, and I kind of really buying into the idea that he is, if he was involved with Cornelius's attempted murder, he'll be in the conflict. There might become a point where it no longer be safe for us to travel up to the upper city if we continue on our path, this current path. Eventually we're going to probably be lynched if we're not made useful, if we're not seen as trustworthy by the other corporation. Bringing one head is a good way of buying that trust, at least for a time.
At the very least, we do seem to have Traverse on our side.
Seemingly, yes. But Traverse will not want to make direct dealings.
Yes.
Traverse will do what they can. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident in Alex's push, in his... I do want to ask about his motivations. I want to make sure that I'm right, because I have a feeling. I have a funny feeling. And I want to really check in on that feeling.
Shall we see if we can catch him before the sweepos come then?
We'll do it tomorrow. Right now, I think we need time to just relax a little bit. And I don't really know any more beautiful place in the Undercity, do you?
I like the Grove.
Want to go to the Grove?
Yes.
Let's go. Maybe we can... I don't know. Find some spirits. This way, I think. Ooh.
That is unfortunate.
That's curious. Has the grove blocked itself off? Locked. I think we're quite limited in the ways we can go in that case. Is there another path? I don't think there is there. There is the. Never mind. There is the way. Yeah. We'll see. We'll check the other side. See if it's open from there. Yep, completely closed off, blocked away. Well, shit. Shame. Well, I suppose we can just have a Ghana. Gasp. I hope Ark is okay.
That is unfortunate.
Yep, looks like we're going through the fire district. Do mind your feet.
I did see enough of a clearing. I did see enough of a clearing to walk on this side.
Should be okay. Maybe we can run to Ahi.
I suddenly do not have a good feeling. I'm not sure if it's just how dark it was approaching.
How do
It
you
does
mean?
seem relatively dark.
Come on.
I'm not sure I can get around that.
Yes, I'll try over here. I think there's a bridge over here. Oh boy, you think we're gonna get out of here? You think we'll be able to leave?
Unless things have been blocked off, we should. Specifically blocked off in the amount of time that we've been here. Because we did get here in the first place.
We did. I just realized, is there a way we can use the boats? Did you use the boats to get here?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for running.
How did you get here? If not with the
To
boats.
the wasteland. I got a shuttle down to the wasteland and then went back up. I didn't realize the boats were still in operation.
Have a nice evening.
You as well.
It's to you. Tinan. Shit. Let's go to the upper city. We'll check in on Ark.
Yeah, they came from somewhere.
Not here. Well, wasn't that subtle? Good day.
Definitely, yeah. Good day.
Honeybee, did you end up fighting Flint? Alright, just making sure.
Everything okay, Mitch?
Chester.
Yes?
Good luck. Yes. Be safe.
Yes, well. Take care. Thank you.
That's to you.
something like that. Trying to figure out why they're.
We don't have any of that down here.
You didn't have any attacks or anything?
No. Hello. Goodbye. From what I can tell, these are people of a resistance, not.
I think she could smell
terrorism.
Okay. Well, I mean, what they did in the row was definitely a terrorist attack.
Like smelling
No,
that
they
for
flew
sure.
over the docks.
Actually,
Do you want to attempt to talk to Mr. Cross, or do you want to leave it?
You know, I'm not making any judgment calls here.
I want to leave it.
I just wanted to say, we're only talking about the row.
Whatever Ark does is
happened to Masaru outpost?
good. At least as good as it can be.
Sorry.
Hello? You quite alright?
Sorry about cutting you off. Go ahead.
Oh, you just popped up?
Yes, I like being in the water, so I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. I thought you wanted to talk or something. You just popped up. I thought I saw something in the water.
Sorry.
I thought I saw something. It was like zooming this way. And I was like, "What's this?" it's quite alright. It's quite alright. Have a wonderful day, Miss Sonata.
You too. Have a nice night.
Take care. Rest well.
I like that name.
Hmm?
Sonata is a nice name.
It is a wonderful name. Very wonderful woman, too, as far as I can tell. She owns the rune shop. God, what a sorry state it is in now. Hmm?
Sorry, I seem to have caught something. We should continue.
Mm-hmm.
Melt in my room. Thank you.
Where's the trash can?
Right here.
How bad was it?
It's like we're in such a situation where we're like, fuck our lives. Like, well and truly, fuck our lives and fuck our principles.
I was very into the sad feelings for like an hour, man. At least.
I got in and I got out.
Good on
you know what's
you,
hilarious? I
good on
walked
you.
through everyone and nobody stopped me.
Oh boy! Wait, what did you do?
Went through the necropolis to the literally in and out.
Oh.
Gee. Oh.
You didn't get in, did you?
Into the lair? No.
Okay.
Still, I
mean, he's known since the beginning. He was here in season 1.
Yeah. He's full of knowledge, but like, God.
Yeah, like he's.
Right, okay.
He was there with Kythus.
Powerful.
Yeah. To the row.
Well, to the row. Wait, to the row? Oh yeah. Wait, fuck,
we went. Yeah, we went through
the entire
the
process.
boats.
Yeah. My brain is a bit slow.
No. Is that a cutie?
She is a fucking cutie. It's fucking crazy. Okay. All right.
No, I am just got in here.
Okay, I've got.
And I was like feeling, I was really feeling sad, man. At one moment I was like, I need a moment, man. I just need a moment to Okay. You got it?
Okay, I got mine to the row. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Why are you going to the road?
Okay. Okay. Well, Xenon, where'd you go?
Okay.
Has anyone told you that your head is very thin?
Only my mom when I was born.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm told.
After all of that.
Ah, there he is.
Alright, we don't really have much time. We have to move.
I mean, yeah, it's
Okay.
to keep the immersion and the in case something happens. It's mainly
Yeah.
It's right there. We just gotta go.
Yeah. Which
Under
port is it?
under city tunnel.
Do you know anything about this? I noticed this a few times.
really,
I'm thinking,
no.
like, what is this? Ah, story for another day. Sorry. Any business you want to attempt in 15 minutes?
Not really.
Me neither. Hang on.
can't give me the door keys, can you? Alright, well, I'll have
I
to
can, it's
call her in a
just
minute.
we now,
Ah,
it had to be
shit.
changed.
I'll be right back. Okay.
I was going to see if we get lucky and just, swap Jimmy.
I assume you guys are here to
Just
talk
out
to
of,
the
out of pure
coach. Am I wrong?
We were just looking, mostly. I've already talked with Coach earlier today.
I'm... Sorry, try that again?
I've already talked with Coach today. We were mostly just passing through right now.
Good luck. Have a nice day.
You as well.
What's up? How you doing?
Everything. Are they okay?
Yes.
Sorry, that was a back and forth for a moment there.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Someone basically wanted to ask if we wanted to speak with Coach, but I said we were just passing through, and I'd already spoken with him.
Wonderful. Come to think of it, we'll speak about that in the other city.
He...
I mean, I'm
Very
literally
quickly wrapped up.
showing up, do a quick dab. Oh god, he's already gone. Holy shit, I killed him.
What?
Hello.
What's up?
Been in 15 minutes, Spoons.
We're currently immediately hopping up
Last time, Bill
the corp.
found me. So let's go.
Pickup.
15 minutes of
Hold
corp
on,
RP.
we need to go to the...
Sweet those are coming.
I know,
No,
we're gonna
we're
be
fine.
eaten alive.
We're
We're
fine.
fine outside.
We go.
We go.
We.
It's nutritional.
You must be cleaned. Don't worry, I will fix you.
Wait, where's my gun? Where's the gun?
The gun's there.
Fuck off. I'm not gonna shoot right now because I know for a fact that it's gonna fucking... people are gonna hear it.
Oh, you really? Okay.
Pretend to me. Oh no.
The train.
Oh
You
no.
know, tragedy.
There it is.
So how did it go with Coach?
He doesn't truly believe that they'll send humanitarian aid. And he's doing what he can to try to prevent it happening again.
I think they probably will, but again, it's just a band-aid. I don't think the Row or the Undercity will take it, with full-on open arms.
Yes.
Chances are they might just take advantage of it, to be honest. But I suppose...
Mark, are you here?
unfortunately, you're the first one to respond on this channel, which I have been trying to get in contact for quite a while. Sir, are you able to schedule a meeting first thing in the morning with Traverse?
Yes. We wanted to speak as well.
Thank you very much. We will see you bright and early. It is of high importance. Thank you very much.
Understood. Have a good day.
Spicy.
I wonder if it is something else.
No idea. But fuck it. See what happens tomorrow. Wait, why am I going to the offices? We have 10 minutes. Right. Coach is not buying it, sure. Did you pass on Mr. Reynolds' message?
Yes.
If he fucks up again, he's going to get... Oh, yeah. Good. Ugh. We're going to try and have to draw up some potential support.
That's not accurate. Out of character comment.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm not looking at the stocks. I'm not looking at the stocks. It's okay. We need the favor of 4 at the very bare minimum to be in an adequate situation.
Yes.
Traverse, Shimetsu, maybe. Valkyrie. Geb. We need corps that don't profit off of war. Geb. Maybe.
I feel like everyone is going to
Discussions
side
to be
with
had.
Masaru.
They have to, at least on paper. At least on paper. But this coalition, I don't think is nearly as strong as people think it is. I'm
Other
going to
than
make any
Avalon,
bets.
I think that the 4 that you mentioned are really our only hope.
Yes. Geb, Shimetsu, Traverse, Valkyrie, Avalon. Trident and Masaru seem to be tightly bound. Those lot are less so. At least not to
As far as we know, at
Masaru's
least.
dedication. Yes, as far as we can ever really take to guess. But even talking about any kind of descent towards Masaru is probably very dangerous to do in the open. We'll discuss things tomorrow. In the meantime, rest well, Governor.
Yes, have a good night.